The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho is a book that has inspired millions worldwide. It teaches us how to follow our dreams and connect with the universe. The inspiration for the book stems from Paulo Coelho's personal life, specifically his spiritual journey across the Camino de Santiago, a 700-kilometer transformative hike across Europe that usually takes 30 days to complete. Throughout this hike, Paulo Coelho undergoes a personal transformation that inspires him to follow his dreams of becoming a writer and eventually writing The Alchemist. Pretty cool, right? Now in this video, I will go ahead and detail 3 powerful life lessons from Paulo Coelho's best-selling book, The Alchemist. So let's get right into it. Now before we dive into the life lessons, I want to set the scene by giving a summary of the book's storyline. The Alchemist is a story of a shepherd boy named Santiago searching for his treasure. The treasure calls to him through a recurring dream. To fulfill his quest, the boy embarks on a journey across the desert and towards the Egyptian pyramids. His journey is filled with obstacles, trials, and suffering that teach him valuable life lessons. So now that we have the storyline in place, let's go ahead and take a look at each life lesson in detail. Now the first life lesson is to be true to yourself. Growing up, we are taught success is judged on a fixed framework. The framework is rigid and forces us to contort to the expectations of others. It makes us live lives that don't align with who we are and takes away our creativity. Paulo Coelho tells us it doesn't have to be this way. He tells us the universe continuously gives us signs to recognize our calling. The problem is we often ignore these signs because we are so busy seeking the approval of others. He further tells us that everyone has a personal legend. This is a dream that is unique to each of us and when pursued leads to a meaningful life. Now in the story's context, Santiago, the main character, is expected to become a priest but has dreams of traveling the world. He chooses to be a shepherd instead so he can wander the countryside. This allows him to meet new people and eventually go on his quest and pursue his treasure. Now the key takeaway here is that the universe conspires for you. It wants you to fulfill your personal legend. All it asks in return is for you to be true to yourself and have the courage to live life on your own terms. So that's the first life lesson. Now the second life lesson is expect it to be hard. Now most of us go through life with way too high expectations. We believe the world will always conform to our wishes. We never expect things to happen any other way than the way we hope. This causes us to give up on our dreams at the first sign of struggle. In The Alchemist, Santiago faces just this. He is robbed just before starting his journey. He almost gives up on his dreams and begins to doubt himself. Instead, he decides to earn more money to continue his journey. At this moment, Paulo Coelho teaches us that Santiago has a choice to overcome his obstacle or to wallow in self-pity. Everyone has the same choice. He reminds us that nothing worthwhile in life is easy. So the key takeaway here is that when you pursue your dreams, you will constantly be tested. You must not give up and do not expect it to be easy. So that's the second life lesson. Now the third and final life lesson is that the end is the beginning. So towards the end of his quest, Santiago realizes that the treasure he seeks is buried back where he began. This is Paulo Coelho's way of telling us that the journey, not the destination, ultimately matters. The problem is that people become so focused on the end goal that they stop enjoying the process. By neglecting life's journey, you are neglecting the present moment. Paulo Coelho reminds us that the present moment is all we ever have. So the key takeaway here is focus on the process, not the outcome. By doing so, you are embracing the journey of life in the present moment. Now, as I end this video, I want to share my favorite quote from The Alchemist. The quote reads, "When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it." So go out there, guys, and pursue your personal legend. The universe demands it of you and conspires for you. Now, on that note, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then go ahead and click the like button and share it with your friends. And if you're interested in more book summary, philosophy, or just self-development content in general, then consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.